So I want to talk about Prabhupada's faith in the holy name and how we can understand his faith. So if we look at the history, Prabhupada is preaching to hippies. And very early on, he's saying some amazing things, like, I may leave at any time. You will continue this movement. You will have to become spiritual master. Then he's sending devotees around the world, very young devotees, 6 months in the movement, 1 year, year and a half, going to not only new states in their own country, but going to new countries. Not much experience. Now, how could he do that? A lot of Prabhupada's godbrothers didn't think it was possible to spread Krishna consciousness in the West. And that's interesting. Why did Prabhupada think it was possible? There may be many reasons. I want to focus on one reason, Prabhupada's faith in the holy name. Prabhupada had faith that anyone who chants can become purified and therefore allow the mercy of Mahaprabhu to flow through them to another person. And in this way, anyone, no matter their background, can become Krishna conscious and give Krishna consciousness. Without that faith, I don't think Prabhupada would have even come here. And we can guess that some Gaudiya Vaishnavas did not have that faith and did not believe that preaching in the West could be successful. In fact, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur sent disciples to the West. They weren't very successful. So that kind of set a precedent that, well, it seems impossible. The Westerners are too fallen. They can't be Krishna conscious. And Prabhupada didn't think that way. He could have sized up the situation, looked at all of us, talked to us about what we've done in the past, what we're doing now, our lifestyle, our future plans, and so forth, and then just given up on us and gone back and say, no, we can't do it. Prabhupada had such deep faith in the power of the holy name that he was confident that the Krishna consciousness movement would be successful if we chanted without offense and we followed the regulative principles. And he had so much faith that he was willing to send young devotees around the world to spread Krishna consciousness. And he was telling them as early as 1968 that you will have to become spiritual master. Now, of course, we have 50 plus years. I think it's 53 years now, 54 years since the beginning of ISKCON. And so history has shown that the holy name has taken these hippies and elevated them to the level of great sadhus and gurus. All along, Prabhupada knew the holy name would do that. He never doubted it. Now, let's bring that to our position. I think some of us doubt that the holy name can do that to us. And we're thinking maybe we're too low or too contaminated. But really, that's not the reason. If the holy name is not working, it's not because we're too fallen. It's because we're not taking the process properly, and it may also, in addition, be because we don't have faith. So it's not us that is purifying ourselves, it's the holy name. So if we have doubt in the purification of the holy name, it's not the name, it's the doubt that we can take the name properly. That being said, it means if we take the name properly, it doesn't matter what we've done in the past, we can become pure devotees. The holy name doesn't look at that. Now, if you're going back to Vedic times and Vedic mantras and Brahminical culture, yeah, there are things to look at. You're a malecha, you're not given the mantra. They're not qualified to study the Vedas. But that has all changed. So Kali Yuga, the floodgates are open, there's no limitation. Prabhupada embodied and imbibed that mood. And therefore, he wanted to go everywhere around the world. You know, in Bhagavatam, it describes that certain classes of people are considered malechas, yavanas, very lowly, very fallen. And Bhagavatam says, all of them can become purified by the practice of Krishna consciousness. So that was Prabhupada's mood. He never thought that Krishna consciousness can't be successful because he never limited the power of the holy name. He never considered the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination. He never gave some mundane interpretation to the holy name. It's a material sound. Or that what the Shastra says about the holy name is not really true, or it's only true in a rare circumstance. So the manifestation of our preaching in Krishna consciousness, to me, is really the manifestation of Srila Prabhupada's faith in the holy name. So I would encourage you, request you, that the same faith that Prabhupada had in the holy name, you should also have it in the chanting, in your own life, that you also can become a pure devotee, not because you would do it on your own, but because you will take the holy name properly, follow the regulative principles, and the holy name will do it. There is no limit to what the holy name will do. Don't limit the holy name. Take it properly. It will do it. Have that faith. It's very, very important to understand and very important to practice. Hare Krishna.